Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Leo, and we are here once again for a Tuesday night Legacy Fight Night. I am joined by my homie Mike. Hey, Diff, how you doing, buddy? And
Doing all right.
it's a good night. It's a very good night
Yeah,
because what night is it, my friend?
meme night.
It is meme night, the
I'm
much
on this side of the
requested.
camera for this one, though.
Yeah, yes. Though I did appreciate your brew last time.
Mr.
For those.
Toad's Wild Ride deemed too powerful for meme night.
Oh, yeah, after you drew, like, 3/4 of your deck, I was so impressed.
Um, so we got a really interesting first match here, which we jumped over right after this, but it looked like both players had rock paper scissors set up, which I absolutely love.
I mean,
Starting off with that, and
it
what a
wouldn't be
better
meme
night
night without it.
exactly. But this first round, we have Tensai on Test of Endurance and Cliff Claff on Infinite Possibilities.
Yeah.
What are we looking at doing here?
Okay, so, first of all, let's explain the concept of meme night. Meme night is the we do have rock, paper, scissors. Oh, scissors, oh, no, it's a rock lobster. It's rock lobsters get taken down by the paper tiger. Um But so meme night. Meme night is that night where, we shelve the Force of Will decks for a turn. We're not looking for those tier ones, those Delvers strategies. We're not looking for those tier twos, like those solid, like really good mid-range decks or anything like that. We're not looking at the tier three, where I hang out the bad Nick Fit decks. We're looking for that meme. Like the
We're
decks
looking
that
to get her done.
we're looking to get her done. This is a true meme night. So, like if you're thinking like Nick Fitz, this is the time for Nick Fit to shine. No, that's way too serious. That's way too good. So we are prepared for some fun times, and yeah. So we got Test of Endurance and Infinite Possibilities. This is going to be a good time. So those that don't know what this is, can you take us through what Test of Endurance does, Mike?
So Test of Endurance is looking to win off of either Aetherflux Reservoir, which says pay 50 life. Reservoir does 50 damage to target creature or player, or winning off of the enchantment from Judgment, Test of Endurance, that says at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 50 or more life, you win the game. Okay, so how are we looking at getting there? We're looking at getting there with something Tensai is quite familiar with in his uh
Cephalid breakfast.
you may recognize Tensai from being a cephalid breakfast pilot on stream, and he hasn't strayed too far from that in this. So we're looking at getting uh is it Daru Spiritualist
Yeah,
and Shaman Encore? No.
shamaning. Well, it's
Uh
Daru Spiritualist is the payoff, because
right.
it's whenever like you can get big egg, but you can it's Nomads Elcor and what's it called? Oh yeah, Nomads Elcor, Daru Spiritualist, which gets infinitely large, and then you sacrifice it, or same thing with Task Force. Both of them get infinitely large, and then you can do what's
Worthy
the other
Cause.
Worthy Cause? That's the
Worthy
card.
Cause gains you
Sacrifice.
power equal to a creature's toughness after you
Yeah, can you
sacrifice it.
life equal to the
Or
creature's toughness?
life, equal to the creature's toughness. So
Yes.
Tensai's looking to gain a lot of life and then either, uh, shoot Cliff Claff for 50 off of Aether Flux or, get that passive win in the upkeep.
Yeah, and it
Uh,
also has a Living Wish package in order to find things like, the other parts of the combo. There's one of each part in there, as well as, like, some other, like, spicy one ofs, like True Believer, which is a cleric that's for white for 2/2, says you cannot be the target of spells or abilities.
um,
Like,
yeah, this is powerful magic.
this is wild magic. Like,
This
honestly,
is this
this
is,
is
gonna be some interesting stuff.
like life is a traditional, like, type 2 or type 1.5 deck back in the day where it gained all the life, and then like I think it beat you down with some like bad beater or something like that. And I think it did play Test of Endurance if I remember. But yeah, it's definitely a meme. But I mean, Cliff Claff coming here with in like the true meme. Like, talk me through this deck.
I will do my best. So this deck is looking at uh, rolling with putting Borborygmos Enraged into play and discarding a lot of lands to dome your opponent for as much as possible.
Oh,
Uh,
and also after you draw your library. After
after
you draw.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
so the
this
gist of
is
the
a
deck
wild one.
yeah, the gist of the deck is it's a Possibility Storm deck. And Possibility Storm is a wall of text. We're not even gonna bother with it. Someone put exclamation point card in the chat so you can get the full text. But basically, it says the first spell any player casts, you send that card to the bottom of your library, and then you reveal another card until you hit the same type as that card. So in this deck, there are only two spells: Shared Summons and Enter the Infinite, and you
Oh
can
wow.
use.
I didn't even realize sorry,
Oh yeah, go
Tensai
ahead.
is already, almost there.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize. I missed the fact that he had the 3 Starlit Sanctums in the main. I saw the one in the board, as the Living Wish target, um, but Tensai's already at in a pretty, commanding position as far as being able to go off here pretty soon.
Tensei
Um
on his turn can gain infinite life because Nomad's Encore is going to pay 0 to redirect 1 damage to Nomad's Elgar to the creature, create infinite toughness, and then the Starlight Sanctum, which is a tribal cleric land. It doesn't say tribal cleric on there, but it works with clerics. You can tap it to add a colorless, or you can pay a white and tap and sacrifice a cleric to gain life equal to that cleric's toughness. And it just turns out that the Daru Spiritualist is a cleric.
and
Like,
Cliff has no way of dealing with this.
yeah.
Uh, as far as I can see, I may be missing something with this combo that I am not overly familiar with. But
Um. Yeah. This. I don't think this deck has a way of dealing with infinite life. Witch's Oven is no way that doesn't do anything. Um.
I'm just looking through it again here,
Yeah,
trying to
I'm looking.
figure out if
I'm
there's a
looking through it, but yeah, I think this might be a game one for Tensai just off of the concept of infinite life. Jukwall, thank you for the follow. Oh, but here is
oh,
the Possibility Storm.
it's not gonna save him from infinite life, but it is gonna
Yeah,
make things interesting. I love this card. This card is so much fun to play with if you've never played with it. Um,
Possibility Storm is one of those cards I've seen in people who make self-proclaimed, joke chaos decks in Commander, and I see it, and God, it just hurts my soul. Yeah,
well,
the word of text.
sometime ask me to send you my Joyra Chaos list, because it's a good time.
I Yeah, there's a time and place for it, and like I fully agree that chaos is great in Commander. There, it's just one of those things. It's just gonna and there's an Enter the Infinite casually. Um, but yeah, like this is my kind of chaos. This is this organized chaos. This is just raw value because all the other instant sorceries cards in this deck are all the adventure cards. So you can make Possibility Storm work, and honestly, it's really cool to see. The only issue is, okay, what are you gonna do in response? And you're just gonna gain infinite life. Though, actually, that being said, Tensai has to wait to time this
Yeah.
because if Tensai just waits to get until the Borborygmos is on the board, yeah, because we got the Borborygmos. Walking Ballista goes back on top of the library. The Because it's one of those things that timing restrictions, there's gonna be enough lands in the hand that you go in response, in response, in response.
Yeah, the thing hmm.
So we're seeing one, two, three, and Borborygmos, for those that don't know, has the ability to discard a land to lightning bolt target. And and so Scornful Egotist, no, that's just how they're deciding how to go first. So oh the timing here is gonna be really difficult. Like I think Tensai might die from not having activated the combo on their turn on Tensai's turn, because there's gonna be enough. Because how many cards have we seen discarded?
I'm not sure.
Uh, Keys full. Let's see
Oh,
of what Tensai's. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because
so it looks like,
there's
Cliff
only
Claff discarded a bunch of land cards, to bolt Tensai, and then in response to one of them, Tensai gained a bunch of life.
yeah, but that's the thing is if you have that ability, like you just discard in response. Okay, yeah, that works. Put that on the stack. Okay, I'm just gonna bolt you again, bolt you again, bolt you again, bolt you again, bolt you again. Because there's 21 lands in here, and we already see only three on the. Yeah, yeah. You just don't let you just don't let it resolve. Yeah, so much life if the stream crashed for it. Okay.
It looks like, Cliff is gonna scoop it up there. Which if you don't know how to navigate this combo, like that's fair. I wouldn't know how to navigate this combo if I didn't have a deck list sitting in front
On
of me, you know?
Honestly, yeah,
Um,
I completely agree. It's one of those things. It's one of those interesting interactions that you really had to. This is why in Legacy, like patience plays off. You do things in a due diligence to make sure that you go through everything, because there is the possibility that there's an out there. And 100%, I agree. You don't have to do any actions until at the very last moment when they're at like 3 or 1 life. You discard again, they go, okay, in response, gain a million life. With that trigger on the stack, I'll discard another one and kill you.
yeah,
Oh, and Tensai just holding that up. Like, I mean, I get what you want to do that in response, but like, and to see like how the combo goes out. But Tensai could have died there. Tensai could
it's
have died there very easily, and if Cliff had just played it just a little bit slower, could have completely won it.
it sounds like what happened was Cliff discarded all of the land cards, without giving Tensai the opportunity to, or without, truly passing priority.
Yeah,
So when Cliff had no lands left in hand, gained a million life,
yeah, and
and
it's not going to take that long because I mean, 21 lands, three on the board, or I mean, you have to discard or 6 lands, and to make sure you get to that like, okay, they're scared and they have to activate it, and then you just wait up to hold up for that one. And if they say, "Oh, I'm going to do it in response," oh wait, but can Nomad's Encore redirect 1 damage from Nomad Encore to target creature you control? So no, it's only if you're going to be targeting the creature. So it doesn't even make that. Yeah. So, like,
yeah,
I
I was
I
just
could.
reading all of the cards because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't spent a
What,
whole
you're
lot
not
of time playing with these, so
you're not up to date on your jank combos that are wild and out of the blue? But honestly,
I'm
good
retired
plays
from
on.
Drank combos. I'm commentating this time
You play
instead of
Pox, dude. Like, how is that
whoa,
not
that's not
just
a
like a.
combo, and you
Dark
better
Ritual plus
watch
Lily of the
yourself.
Veil. Well, that's not that's I would say that's a combo.
You
That's 3
better
mana.
watch yourself, Doc. We're treading some dangerous water here.
Oh, I know. Pox players love their Pox, and honestly, I love Pox as well. So let's talk about some sideboarding. Even though I think I don't think Tensai is going to sideboard at all because this is primarily a wish deck. There are some targets here. Two Angels Grace that could 100% come in. One Starlit Sanctum, one Norma Elcor, Daru Spiritualist, one Aethersworn Canonist, one Grand Abolisher, one Lavinia Azorius Renegade, one Leonian Relic Warder, one True Believer, one Vexing Shusher, one Eternal Witness, one Academy Rector, one Felidar Sovereign, because why not when you're gaining infinite life? And then one Progenitus, because why not when you're gaining infinite life? I don't
See,
know why the Progenitus is in here. Maybe to like haze against like Mill, but
I have no idea. Um, Tensai is the, the master of his own destiny, I suppose.
yeah.
Um,
What do you like here?
Nothing.
Not even the two Angels Grace?
Oh yeah, no, the two angels grace come in and that's it.
Yeah, I like the two Angels Grace. Honestly, True Believer is a pretty great wish target here. Like you can't be the target of spells or abilities. That just shuts down the entire combo. So coming over to Cliffclaff sideboard, we have two Lightning Bolts, one Veil of Summer, one Leyline of the Void, because why not? One Shifting Ceratops, one Ilrag, the Raised Boar, one Kogla, the Titan Ape, one Rurikthar, the Unbowed, one Colossification, because okay, one Darkesis, Maw of Flames,
Drakuseth.
Dracuseth. Okay, excuse me, Dracuseth. I beg your pardon. One Elishnorn Grand Cenobite, one Mere Battlesphere, one Scholar of the Lost Trove. I didn't even know this card existed. And one Warp World, because why not? And one Zakama Primal Calamity. What do you like here? Oh, and also it's safe to say Cliff has a Colossal Dreadmaw in this list, by the way. There
Warp
is a
World?
true
Warp World might be fun.
I
Okay.
want I want a Warp World to resolve. I you know what? A Warp World throws off the entire combo. Like you have combo on board and okay, Warp World.
um, I don't know. I honestly don't know. What do you bring in? Because like you don't bring in the lightning bolts. I
I
don't
want
think you
100.
bring in the veils. Leyline's not good. Well, Leyline is good actually because there is the Academy Rector, but there's only one of them. So, oh, but with Possibility Storm, there's
Yeah.
however many you want there
Yeah,
to
this is the
be,
reason
I
why
guess.
most of these are one ofs because you
Yeah.
bring them in and then you have to because you can't hit with like multiples. Because Possibility Storm also one of those other parts says um can't be the same name, or I think. I don't know. Somebody read through the card. I don't feel like reading through it. And I play Questing Beast.
Um, pretty standard looking start here if you're looking from the outside in. Uh,
Yeah, and for those of you that are just joining us for the first time, thank you. This is our meme night event. We basically host. Oh, thank you, Table Spotter, Chaotic Bear. It can be the same name as the card. Um, but this is our meme night event where we allow for we promote people to submit their wild, wacky, memey decks that no way would ever be first on the leaderboard, but are definitely first in our heart. So it's so much fun to watch, and it's great to watch some fun memey decks.
Absolutely. Oh,
Oh, oh, this card hurts.
deafening
Oh, this.
silence is big, big plays here. Can
Oh, I,
what
I
what
I don't know if this deck can beat that. Do we have a way of destroying an enchantment?
um
Oh, Kogla. Kogla.
Kogla. Okay. Well, let's hope that Kogla came in because I don't know if I'm Cliff, if I'm expecting a deafening silence coming in, uh,
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh my god, classification is probably one of my favorite. The fact that it's a water bear or a moss piglet, as they're commonly referred to, but gigantic, it makes me happy. But, so how does this work? Possibility storms, no, possibility, let's see, deafening silence. Each player can cast more than one oh, there's 2 in the main, by the way. Each player can cast more than one non-creature spell each turn. Okay, so it completely does it exile the second spell on the stack?
so I believe the way that Possibility Storm
Yeah. So our
may
table
cast
spotter
that
just
card
confirmed.
without paying his mana cost, then he or she puts all cards exiled with Possibility Storm on the bottom of his or her library in a random order. So if they don't cast it, it goes back on the bottom.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah. It just fails to work.
Battle Ball.
Oh, oh, Battle Ball coming into play. I like this. Cube staple, 4, little mirrors that come with, deal direct damage. This card is awesome.
Okay, I'm not sure if my headphones cut out or what just there, but I lost you for a second.
Yeah, you got I fat fingered the mute button.
Oh, I was like, is something wrong? What did I break? Um, I love Battle Ball. Um, all right,
Yeah.
so what are we seeing here? We're gonna see some
So
beats here soon, I think.
we're seeing bad beats. That's pretty much where we're gonna be at. Well, I mean, I would never call Battle Ball bad beats, but it is 100% gonna get in for just a fat amount of damage. Yeah, because this is gonna be coming in for 8 next turn and already deal 4 direct damage, tapping all those battle spheres. So like this is pretty great though. So if you're Tensai here, are you concerned about this battle ball? You have no removal. Oh well, I mean, technically, no. Actually, twisted image is like the worst form of removal, but you have no form of removal outside of like Aetherflux Reservoiring, doming it for 50. So, are you just gonna try and combo as fast as possible, or are you gonna like just
You have
hope
to, right?
to? Yeah. Like do you just try to ignore it, or do you like
I
try to like
mean,
find a way for it to get rid of it?
theoretically, right? Tensai can gain infinite life, so or not infinite, but an arbitrarily high number of life points.
Yeah,
So take a couple of beats from it and then block with what's on board until you can try and put something together, right?
yeah, exactly. Importantly, Battle Ball does not have trample, so yeah, these decks are very much so when people talk about like, oh, why is Force of Will legal? It forces people to always play blue and this and that. The reason why Force of Will is legal is to stop stuff like this from completely dominating the format.
Um,
Well, maybe not these two specific decks, but like,
more along the lines of everybody playing Spanish Inquisition at all times. I'm looking
nobody
at
ever
you,
respects it.
Prez.
Well, it could definitely. I believe Battle Wits does scoop to Force of Will. For
Um, does it?
I don't know, dude. I think it kind of does, but at the same time, like nobody knows what's in a Battle Woods deck.
I was talking more about Spanish Inquisition,
Yeah.
which definitely scoops to a force of will.
Well, I mean, nowadays, Oopsal spells used to be on the same level as Digital Sloth. This is Meme Nights. This is Meme Night. So everybody's playing just like wild memes. So we have Test of Endurance versus Infinite Possibility, basically Possibility Storm deck. Um, but when we have these types of matchups, it's like Force of Will is like not even that good against Oopsal spells anymore because
Yeah.
Oopsal spells is running like Veils and like Thought Seizes and like
I don't
what's gonna
think it's
call it?
running Thoughtseize, but it is running
I think it's running
uh Pact and Cabal
yeah,
Therapy.
and Pact, Cabal Therapy, Thoughtseize.
Ooh,
It's running like an actual good deck.
we have an
Ooh,
Academy Rector here from Cliff.
and there's a Witch's Oven, so this can be anything at any point. So this can turn into a Possibility Storm
I don't
or a
think
Utopia
it will
Sprawl.
though. Um,
I think it's better as a 1/1 or a 1/2 right now.
there's also there is the possibility though that Cliff brought in any of the other Warp World or uh is Colossification an enchantment? Yes. Warp World or Colossification or Leyline.
Yeah. So importantly, your Tensai does have combo on board. We can see that the Nomad core as well as the Daru Spiritualists are on board. So do we have the yeah, we also look like we have the Sanctum as well.
So we are going to see a sacking of the Rector. I'm going to be
What
curious what he gets here.
what
I
do you
I
find?
Oh wait, no, Warp World is a sorcery. I don't know.
Yeah, Warpworld's a sorcery.
Colossification. That's what
What?
you find.
What? Oh my
uh
god, Colossification is
Put it on
a
the bird and swing over the top.
oh my god, I love this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because it's an aura. Oh wow. This this is getting there. I mean, unfortunately, Tensai can gain infinite life because of
Do
the
you have the
sanctums
combo
on
on?
board. Yeah, combos on board. Yeah, so Tensai can
Mhm.
gain infinite life. I mean, this bird is massive in every sense. 2021, it profitably blocks a Merit Lage. But gaining infinite life is just this needs like what's it called a grafted exoskeleton.
I don't know
Uh,
if you can see Tensai's life total taken up on his phone there, but looks like we are gonna get a accurate representation of what he sees his life total to be. Um,
an excessively arbitrary amount.
480 is what he settled on.
Uh, come on, you could have gone to 420. Like, come on.
Or I guess
At
went
least
to
if you're embracing
500
the
and took the
meme.
20 off of the
Oh,
bird.
went to 500 and took it. Okay, okay. Hey, so there. So you're saying there's a chance. It just takes a few turns.
Yeah, Tensai bought himself a couple of turns here. Oh, but
Ooh,
there's an Academy Rector.
there's an Academy Rector.
So now the bird beats are the only beats.
And it turns out Academy Rector also a cleric. So can be sacrificed to go find Test of Endurance, over 50 life total, and untap on your upkeep and win with the Test of Endurance win.
Whew, that is something else. That
That
is
was fun.
absolutely wild.
I like that. This is a fun deck. Like honestly, so people really harp on white for only their only thing being like life gain and stuff like that. Uh, but like this is a very good way to convert that life gain into a win, and I really like that. It's a
So
unique way. I mean, of course, you can also Aetherflux Reservoir, so like it's not bad. I
we
like
are
it.
gonna see a sacking to Sanctum here.
Yeah, but this is pretty much two ships passing in the night. This combo matchup is basically both players just accepting that. Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
Or
It looks like Cliff boarded into less of that with, boarding in for the beats,
yeah,
bringing in the battle ball, bringing in the classification.
which honestly, I did not see that coming. That 100% surprised me. I appreciate that. Oh, I
So
wonder if this leyline I wonder if this is transformative sideboard. You just bring in all these creatures, cast like a dork, and just hope to hit one.
Tensai did go get Test of Endurance, and it looks like we are in Tensai's upkeep now. So that unless Cliff has a hidden stifle here.
I do believe that would be GG's. Oh, no, no, no. Activating the oven in response.
And
And
then we're
no,
gonna scoop it up.
yep, GG's. All right. So that was our first match for meme night. And if you like what you saw here, hang around because we got two more rounds for you coming up here real soon. And more memes, more fun decks to play. And honestly, I'm excited for definitely our third round. Our third round is going to be a lot of fun. So stick around and we'll be right back for round number two.
Thanks, everybody.